I'm back.
Hello, hello. We are back.
Finally.
We are back from a long break.
Long break. It's been a long time, but we are back.
I am officially off the sick and shut-in list.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Glad to have you back. Glad to have you back.
I'm glad to be back.
Looking well. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Good.
So the reason for our break is because I had some surgery.
Yes, you did. You did.
Should I share what surgery I had?
That's up to you, Bob.
You know, I don't mind sharing. I had a partial hysterectomy.
Who?
A partial hysterectomy. So I
Okay.
didn't have the full. I still have my ovaries, but due to some women will get that. So due to some fibroids that I had to go ahead and remove the uterus.
Mm-hmm. And so what does that mean for us, for me?
So the good thing for me, not all to me. No more cycles. Woo!
Hey, yeah. No more.
Oh my God.
No more.
He can't even deal with the 6 weeks I have to heal.
How much time we got? How much? Because I'm counting the days
We
down.
have about another week, sir.
I pray for you, boy, man.
I want to give a shout out to my beautiful, talented doctor, Dr. Dion Roussel,
What's up, Dion?
from the Women's Physician Group.
Yes.
She has delivered both of our children.
Yes.
She has performed several procedures on me. Well, not several, like 3.
Right.
I've had the Paragard installed, which I know some ladies know they feel like that's really painful. I had no pain. She did the ablation on me, which we burned the uterus walls.
Okay.
Perfect procedure, and then I went in and did this, and of course everything was great.
Yeah, Dion is great. She's always takes care
I'm
of us.
healing well, yes,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
everything was great, and God is
Good
good.
deal. Yes.
And,
Come on.
So I was off. I've been off for a month. I go back next week. We missed a whole month of
We
podcasting.
missed a lot.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know how you guys feel about being off, but I have been. I don't know. It was
cool at first, then you went.
Yeah. Then I
Stir
went a little
crazy.
stir crazy.
Right.
But that's because I have to keep busy.
Mm-hmm.
But I did do a lot of work on the computer. I got a lot of
you
things
got a lot of things.
coming soon, and
Yes.
I took some classes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of those people that takes classes at Apple,
Yeah.
the free ones.
Mm-hmm. Sitting
Because
around old folks.
Yes, I'll be like the only young person. Because Walter calls my laptop a prop,
Mm-hmm.
my MacBook Air prop.
Yeah,
So I took some classes on my MacBook Air. So and I took some classes on my Apple Watch, and some classes on my phone, taking pictures. I took a lot of classes. So y'all need to take advantage of those classes.
They're free, right?
Yes, I shouldn't be the only young person.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, but the thing is, all the other young people know how to work their stuff. So.
Oh, is that it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of like Wendy Williams today. Y'all got me some coffee.
No, don't ever. No, you're not like.
I like Wendy.
She cool, but I think okay.
So Walter did well while I was off work.
Yeah, I held it down. You know,
He did.
I hold it down. You know, I will say though, I have been playing Mr. Mom. Mm-hmm.
How's that?
And so that's getting them up. Well, I do that anyway. Get them
Right.
up, get the baths, get them to school, get home. You know, make sure they eating. You know, all the stuff while you laying.
Now one thing
all
I
the
did
stuff
do.
while you laying around. You know, playing.
No, now one thing I
Candy
did
Crush
do.
and sending Instagram videos all day. Yeah.
One thing I did do, y'all, is I cooked.
Yeah, you
Because
been.
when I
yeah,
tell you
yeah,
yesterday, I said now I'm about to go back to work next week. This cleaning and cooking is about to come to an end.
Wash one dish.
I wash dishes almost every day because I can't stand a dirty kitchen if I'm gonna be at home.
light is gonna come down in just a minute.
Oh my God. How many times you watched this since I've been out? Maybe once. So
anyway, yeah.
But he did a great job.
Yeah.
Holding it down while I was supposed to be in the bed.
Right. I will say too, on a serious note, shout out to all the single parents, single mothers, single fathers, because it is a handful. It's a handful dealing with them with two parents. So, when you got you're the only parent dealing with those kids, I commend you. God bless you, and more power to you.
Because he feel like a single parent now. He feel like a single parent.
Right,
okay.
Laying around ain't doing nothing. Right.
I laid around for real like maybe 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
I did sneak out the house.
You did,
to go to places like Trader Joe's and Hobby Lobby.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I took it easy.
Yeah.
I'm healing well.
Okay. Good.
And but a lot of things happened during our break.
Yeah, a lot of things have happened.
Oh my
God.
God.
A lot of things to touch on, but we are definitely back. We're back in the saddle.
Yes.
Thank you for checking on my wife. The texts and calls. Appreciate that.
And thanks for all the love,
Yeah.
especially from my clients and my friends and my family.
Mm-hmm.
It felt good to have people really show that they care. So I appreciate that, you guys.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But we back.
Yes,
we
are
ready
back.
to talk this.
Yes. So a lot happened.
Yes.
While we were off. For one, we celebrated our how many years have we been married? Our 13-year anniversary, and we've been dating. We've been together for 21 years.
Yeah.
But we celebrated.
This black love.
So we celebrated our 13th year anniversary. Our anniversary was February 17th.
Mm-hmm.
And so one thing that I had to do, I had to take it upon myself to find somebody to put our wedding tape, because it was a VHS.
VHS, that's how long we've been at.
Yes, and I found somebody, because Walt was supposed to do it, and of course,
as I'm sitting in the car, it's probably it's gonna melt out.
Right.
By the summertime, it's gonna melt.
So I found somebody that could do it, and we got to watch our wedding video, and we let the kids watch with us.
Yeah, that was good.
That was very special to me.
Let the girls see us.
Because they've been asking about seeing our wedding, so that was very nice.
Yeah, so we celebrated, but we also celebrated Valentine's Day and night. In the hospital. Because she had her procedure on Valentine's, so I slept on the little uncomfortable hospital couch that night, but it was cool. It
was nice though. We had an interesting Valentine's Day and anniversary, being that I was in the bed.
It worked out good.
But it worked out.
Yeah.
And
I had to buy no dinner.
What did we eat? Pizza.
Hospital food.
Oh, no, I'm talking about my anniversary. What did we eat?
What did we eat?
Did we eat pizza?
Might have been.
I don't know. We kept it simple.
Yeah.
But I did get mad at Allison.
For what?
So, ladies, okay, so this is
let's talk about this.
So, I was like, you have not put anything on social media about me and our anniversary and our love. You have not said anything. And I didn't know that he was taking a break from social media. He didn't discuss that with me. I didn't, and we're not really heavy social media people. We try to be more active, but I didn't even realize he was taking a break. But he was standing by his break even with our anniversary.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, why are you not posting anything? So I was in my feelings until I figured out what he was doing. Because everybody does need a break from social media to get your mind together.
Get back centered and grounded and on what's really important.
And I just didn't know he was doing that.
Right. And
so I was a little mad.
Yeah, and I probably should have given you the heads up, But we did say we were going to talk about that. That leads us to a great topic. How do you feel, or how do couples feel about that issue, about posting things on social media? Because it's like, we get up in the morning, this is the first person I see, so I'm going to tell you happy birthday, happy Valentine's Day, happy anniversary, all of that on a personal level, face to face, with love and a kiss.
Yeah.
But then you know, some people want it to be taken from there and then let the world share in our personal moment. And I'm not opposed to that. You know, I've done it before. I do it sometimes, but I don't feel, me personally, I don't feel like you have. And I'm sure, and my male friends, we talk about this a lot. We don't feel like we should be obligated to post all of those things all the time, especially when I'm in we sitting right here in the room. We could be sitting right here in the room, and I'm instead of just looking at you and saying, you know, long post, I love you, all that stuff that we gonna say face to face. You want me to put it on social media so everybody else can see it and share with us. I'm not opposed to it, but I don't feel like it's mandatory and it needs to be done.
I just feel like I like people to share in the love, you know, but I get it. I mean, you know, men, some men feel different about social media, especially men. Like women, I guess a little bit more, you know, used to posting things on social media about their love and everything. And so, yeah, I got my feelings about it, but I'm over it.
Yeah.
Once I figured out, because I do understand more about purging and taking a break and center yourself. So when I figured out that's what he was doing, I'm like, oh, you should have said that. Right. And then I wouldn't have been mad.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, okay. We're done with that.
Okay.
I wasn't not feeling it.
Right. All right.
But, so what else happened while I was out? Okay, so, gosh, so much.
I know, so much. Gosh. Okay, so let's just, I think even on the last episode, we might have been talking about Brother Ara. And so, you know, we're not gonna label on this. It's a sad situation, it's a mess up situation, but it's OV for R. Kelly, I think, this time.
Yeah. And okay, so and I've been talking to people about this situation, and I probably didn't share with you, but one thing that he is arguing is the fact that the women that he's with now, his two girlfriends, were legal, were at least 17 when he got them, and he's saying that their parents sold them to him, which still sound bad, like that still sound crazy. And I'm even slightly skeptical about the new tape where they're saying he's saying you're 14-year-old, because it's almost like he's just trying to get that sensation back as if she was a child, because he knows he shouldn't mess with children anymore. But with that being said, he still mess with children. So in my opinion, he got to pay for that. Even if he's not doing it now, he still got to pay for what he did in the past, because he still slept with children in the past. And you got to pay for that.
Oh, he gonna pay
so if y'all can throw Bill Cosby in jail, y'all better definitely throw R. Kelly in jail, okay? Like I said, he made her learn his lesson, and he was like, okay, 17 and older. But
that's still young.
That's still young. But you still slept with children, so you got to go to jail.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And if he does, they gonna he gonna get some justice in there for sure.
And look, you know, he was going off when he was with Gail.
So he did the
interview, y'all. It was just a perfect example of how a dude will like overreact to try to make it seem like the more you theatrical and emotional, more you come out.
Who does that?
I know somebody that do that. Somebody that do that. We ain't gonna call no names, Walter. But we ain't gonna. But that's how sometimes men do, and that's what I get like he was doing. Like he just got all over the top.
That man said, "This camera on." Yeah, he went off, man. R. Kelly went off.
It was a mess.
Yeah. So of course, the memes already going around with the crying face and all that. Yeah, he showed his ass. That was
and a man will cry to try to get out of a lie, baby.
That was a good look. That was not a good look. Definitely
that was not a good look.
All right, so we're done with R. Kelly.
We are.
The other thing, they got this new Michael Jackson documentary about Leaving Neverland. We ain't gonna watch that.
We're not gonna watch it.
I ain't gonna watch it.
I haven't watched it myself.
I'm not watching it.
First of all, a lady in my life was
That's what I'm
our wedding
saying.
song.
That's the first thing I said. We have to try, if they, because you know they talking about pulling his music. They started pulling his music off of stations and streaming sites, and so
we are making a double standard, but.
Why are we making a double standard?
Because they say he messed with children, and we just got on R. Kelly for messing with children. But the thing about Michael Jackson is he's dead. He can't defend himself. Like, if y'all was gonna take him down, y'all should have took him down while he was alive. I mean, I don't know. Some of the things he did was weird.
He did some weird stuff, but he ain't had no tapes of him sleeping with no.
Well, he was smart enough probably not to do tapes, but they did find a tape of him buying a ring with the little boy in the jury.
Buying a ring?
Yes, they found the video. Who keeps that? But they knew they was gonna need it at one point because they kept that video.
I've never seen that.
It was a picture.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. So the little boy, we didn't watch it, so we don't know. But I did hear that one of the boys said that they had a ceremony where he married Michael Jackson, and they have a video, they have a picture of him in the jewelry store buying the ring for the baby. So I'm just saying, it's a little weird. Hopefully he ain't doing that weird stuff till after what's our album? Thriller. Hopefully he didn't start doing the foolishness till after Thriller.
Really, anything, you know, from Thriller, Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad, that's my Michael Jackson.
Right. Now after him, that, when he started turning white.
Black and White. You know, he had a couple little hits. Black and White, Remember the Time, all of that, but he had already kind of started changing skin colors and kind of doing some other stuff.
When he started turning weird, then, you know, we kind of had...
white.
Yeah, he started turning real white. So it was just like, yeah.
Not like white people, but color white. Right?
Yeah, white, right. Yeah. So, yeah, that Michael, y'all can have that Michael. Right, we talking about Black Michael. Thriller Michael.
Shout out to Black Mike.
Shout out to Black Mike. Let's change it up. Let's start that. So we support Black Michael. We don't support White Mike. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So yeah, and I guess we're not watching it.
Yeah, we ain't.
And I was a little torn too, because you know I love me some Oprah Super Soul conversations, and she even has an episode on there where she's talking to the two gentlemen that were on the documentary, and people were really getting on Oprah about this Michael thing. Yeah, okay. They were like, Oprah got us messed up with this Michael thing, but you know, Oprah beast, she ain't studying y'all, but she still got some backlash. But I couldn't even bring myself to listen to that episode. Okay. Because I'm just not ready to hear bad things about Michael Jackson. Yeah. I've already got to hear bad things about R. Kelly and all these other people that are just showing their tail, like, okay, like Jesse.
That's your boy off what's the Empire, right?
It's just too much fooler going on, y'all.
Folks do anything for a little attention.
Let's talk about it just a little bit.
Come on.
So, when I first heard the story about this, and I know this is an older story, but of course we've been off.
Yeah, we've been off the map.
But the more it progresses, you know, we've seen this progression. Mm-hmm. So when I first heard about him being attacked on the streets of Chicago, I did think like, why is he by himself, for one? Mm-hmm. And then two, where's his people? Mm-hmm. Where's his assistant that go get him some food? Mm-hmm. 3, why you trying to go to Subway in the middle of the night?
You going to Subway?
Yeah, he was going to Subway. So it was a little fishy, because I would think if you're him, me personally,
right.
If I got any kind of clout, I'm having me an assistant. I'm like, you gonna give me some food.
Right. I mean, if nothing else, Uber Eats or
something. Like, but you rather go through the cold.
Right.
It just didn't sound right to me. So I don't know. It's like I hear so many different sides and so many different, and then they talk about the Chicago PD are so messed up and corrupt, and they could be lying. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. It's so many lies going on, but I'm just saying, I'm a little confused. Yeah. I'm not gonna say whether he lied or not.
Well, then I thought they came out and said that
they charged him, but
right.
I don't think he come out and said he lied though.
But I mean, they charged and I think they got some evidence showing.
I mean, just because you charged don't mean you're guilty.
Yeah, but I think they said like they checked all the surveillance cameras around there. They didn't see any evidence of that happening or any type of weird or unknown people, in the area or whatever. So, yeah, he might have. It might have just been a publicity stunt or whatever. Who knows?
But if he did it just to get attention,
might have been true. Who knows?
I don't know. I mean, it's really gonna be bad for the gay community and people that do. The people that are targeted and do have to deal with all this stuff, because it's almost, to me, I just feel like if it does happen to somebody might look at them like, oh, but are you lying? Because he did, you know. So that's the only reason why I feel like he shouldn't have done it if he did lie, because it's like, oh, then people not gonna take you serious. Then you had to throw MAGA in it, which, you know, that fool ain't gonna talk about nothing, but he gonna talk about that. He not gonna address no issues until, you know, it's something foolish like that. Because, of course, that's who our president is right now. But, anyway, what else happened with
I think that might be, about it with all the...
Well, something else did happen that was a little interesting that I want to talk about, too.
Okay.
And that was this Jordan? The Kim Kardashian, not the Kim Kardashian, the Kardashian scandal, with one of the sisters' baby daddies was sleeping with Jordan. Exactly. I mean, we don't really know I didn't know who Jordan was either, but apparently she was one of the Kardashian sisters' best friends. We don't have to go into the story, because people that know, but people that don't know probably don't care like me and you.
Yeah.
But what I did like about this story was the fact that the Kardashians, being the powerful family that they are, they tried to destroy this baby, destroy this girl. Everybody know that. Which one is it? Chloe? Is it Chloe?
I don't know.
You just said Chloe was the cutest one.
I said she made.
So is that the one?
I don't know. Sometimes she made I said she made the best transition.
Well, yeah, she started like a man.
Yeah,
but
so
Chloe, she's promiscuous. You know, she's done her thing. She's taken men. She's done, you know, like they all of them have. I think, you know, from what they say. And then you want to crucify this young girl because your man is a whore. You know? Okay. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because Auntie Jada and Uncle Will stepped in.
Okay.
Yes.
And they did what?
And they brought the baby in on the Red Table Talk. And basically, you know, let her tell her side of the story. And so what it made it look like was, you know, you're not going to destroy this baby. They're going to come in and take over. Because
a black girl?
Yeah, she's a black girl. Okay. And she's related to Will. Like, she's Will's best friend. I think her dad died, and then he said he'll take care of her and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, okay. So basically it was like force against force. You had the Smiths against the Kardashians. And of course you have basically positive against negative. Because the Kardashians have a really negative name to me. They have a very negative
I wouldn't say negative, but they got some blemishes and tarnish on their
like have you ever seen the show? Who? The Kardashian show. I can't even watch it because it's just so much negativity. I mean, that's their thing. I mean, they're so evil to each other. And anyway, so you got light and dark, basically, in my opinion. Now, some people may disagree with me, but I see you got light and dark because, you know, Will and Jada are awesome, and they raise awesome children. Then you got these other family over here who, every time you look up there in the news doing something, they make money, but that's it. Like, they make money, but everything is so surface. Everything is so superficial. Everything is so, you know, alter this, tweak this, cut this, nip this, tuck this, stuff this, plump this, get a bigger butt, you know. Whereas you got the Smiths, who all about self-love, you know. Jaden got the water business going, and nobody shines light on enough, in my opinion. You got Willow, who's all about self-love and love and light, and Jada and her mom, and it's all just trying to send out good vibes. And of course, Will is him. He is Will. So I love to see how they shut that down, because they shut it down. I didn't care. I didn't watch it. I didn't even watch the table talk because I don't care to see what happened with Jordan and this dude. But I just heard about it, and I just love the fact that they did step in to protect their own and to bring a positive light on this situation, as opposed to them trying to destroy this girl. Because she seems to be, I don't know the girl, but if she is connected to Will and Jada, she cool with me.
Gotcha. And you mentioned Jaden, little Jaden, some of his music kind of cool. I like his little vibe. I like his little style. Yeah, I like his little vibe. He doing his thing. He ain't trying to be,
He don't care
killer
what y'all
and,
think
yeah,
about
he
him.
doing his
First
thing.
of all, he don't care what y'all think about him. And I know people might say talk about Jay, what he gay or he this, he that. But let me tell you something. Until y'all make a whole water company and start giving it to Flint, then y'all can't say nothing about Jay.
He doing his thing.
Until y'all step up and do something that they doing, don't say nothing about Jay. That's all.
Okay. All right. So I think we got all the catch up and the crazy stuff out of the way. One thing that's going on right now in the city is the AAC tournament, basketball tournament being held at the FedEx Forum. So it's Go Tigers Go right now. They won 2 games so far. They got a big game today, big game Sunday because we're gonna win today, and that'll give us the.
Did they already win?
They won 2 games already.
No, I'm saying you said they're gonna win today. Did they already win?
No, I don't know. I'm saying I'm speaking it. They're going to win today, and then they're going to play for the championship tomorrow, and then they'll get their automatic bid into the NCAA tournament.
Oh, okay. Tigers, Penny. Okay. Catch me up.
Right. So yeah, that's going on today. So good things happening.
Oh, good things then.
Yeah. And it's some spring like sunshine and weather right now, as you can see.
Thank God for daylight saving time.
Yeah.
Daylight saving time.
I was joking with somebody. If we didn't have our phones, we'd be messed up because the daylight saving time used to get us, but now it's like you really don't even worry about it because your phone is gonna automatically switch and get it right. And I did have that morning when I got up, I did have a little bit of a moment when I came in the kitchen and the clock on the stove was the wrong time, and I was like whoa, and I was like okay, yeah, it's my phone getting it right. I'm good. So yeah.
I was in the bed.
Exactly.
But not tomorrow. I'm going to church. Yes,
right,
I'm going to church.
Cool.
I'm going to be there.
So speaking of spring,
let's talk about this hair that's out.
Okay.
If y'all watching, y'all see I have my hair.
Talking about my beard.
No,
okay.
I'm wearing my hair today, y'all. No, not wearing.
It looks
your
nice.
hair.
I like your
Is
hair.
it big enough?
It's
I
fine.
like big hair.
It's fine.
So you guys, I've been doing some videos and getting some good feedback on that. So look forward to some more videos. I'm trying to really keep up with the content. I'm trying to really
when you do videos.
Wait a minute.
I'm talking about you.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about your hair.
Okay.
See that? See that?
Yes, and I enjoy doing the videos, so I'm going to try to give you guys more. So you just can email me and let me know what you want to see, and I'll try to deliver that.
Good deal.
But right now, I'm enjoying my hair out.
Oh yeah, it looks nice.
I did a video today, actually.
Okay. Good deal.
So yeah, I just wanted to point that out.
Okay.
So moving on.
All right. Well, let's talk about this Memphis in May is coming up. We're talking about spring. We got Memphis in May coming up. And this year there is a lot of excitement about some of the people that are coming. We got some lady, a chick, female named Cardi B.
Cardi B?
Never heard of her, right?
Okay.
Right. So she definitely that's big. She's gonna be headlining. We got
Khalid.
yeah, he cool. Got Uncle Charlie coming. Gary Clark Jr. That's a good one. Got India.Arie, I Am Not My Hair. We got Lil Dicky. We got my boy Big Boy. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Good Charlotte, I like them. Moneybag Yo. Hey, shout out to Moneybag Yo. He one of the hardest working rappers and celebrities out of the city right now. He spends a lot of time down at little plug for Made in Memphis Entertainment and studio in town, so he does a lot of work down there. Black Boy JB, okay, he's doing his thing. We got Everclear, they got some good stuff. William Bell, I like him, Stax legend. NLE Chopper, you probably seen and hearing a lot about him. He's making a lot of noise. I know you have. That's not your world. Kingfish, the guitar player, the cold guitar player, he'll be here. That's pretty good. Kivo Money, Junior was telling me about him last night. I haven't heard him.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Action Pack, I know a little bit about him. Shout out to Carlos Brody for doing big things with him. and you got a bunch of other bands.
Yeah, a lot of
But there is a lot for all.
Do they show the stages?
They probably do.
Oh no,
coming soon. Okay.
Yeah, because apparently Memphis.
Oh, Dave Matthews Band too. That's cool.
Oh yeah. Because apparently Memphis and May got some money now because they really got
they really
talent.
getting some good.
And that's a good thing though because we have a great space for that. And I did go last year for the first time I think in my life. I went, but of course I was going to see Erykah Badu. So I did go out there, but it was a lot of people. So, I'm already trying to work on how I can find somebody that got a spot that I can just stand on their balcony and look over.
Right.
I'm working on that.
Yeah, we're working on that. We're going to make that happen.
Yeah, because I don't know if I want to be in the crowd. I'm just not big on... Cardi going to bring out a lot of people.
Ooh, lots and
and bless y'all. I hope everybody come out and have a really great, safe time. I hope the weather's great.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't turn into mud.
But it hasn't been the last few years. It's been beautiful. So I really hope that happens this year. And I will be looking at y'all from afar, but enjoying the show.
Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be good. We gotta make sure we are in attendance for that. And if you're in Memphis or plan on being in Memphis, definitely try to support that. And let's keep that going so we can continue to get bigger and better.
Yeah,
and be a
bigger
good,
and better.
be a good look for the city. Another thing we got going on is just a lot of great energy right now around the music scene. A lot of big artists and the spotlight again is just really on Memphis right now with rap community, and we got a lot of artists. It's like a new artist popping up every week or so that are really making noise. We got a lot of producers in town really doing some things. So just excited about that. Excited to be in that mix, in that circle.
Yeah, because you've been meeting a lot of people.
Yeah, I have been meeting a lot of people at the studio and doing a lot of work. And I ran into So we had the Grammy Academy. They had a songwriters retreat here in town a couple weeks ago, and got to meet a lot of really dope engineers, producers, songwriters from all over the country. So made some good connections there. Hopefully those will kind of turn into something. But I was excited to meet Mr. Monster himself, Mr. T-Pain.
Yeah, we were so, that was like our family time where we would watch The Masked Singer. Yeah. And we could not figure out who the freaking monster was, but he was so good. Yep. And it's like, because we recognized the voice and we did, it's like, but man, when we found out it was T-Pain, it was like, oh my gosh, it was so good. And then to know that Walter just, was with them and that was the girls are so excited. But we love T-Pain. And he's so he can sing.
Oh yeah, that boy can sing. He can sing.
Oh my gosh! So I really hope he.
Well, he just hosted the iHeart Music Awards the other day. So, and I think he performed on there. And he did really well. So he's been getting a lot of shine and recognition for kind of I think he's kind of on his catching his second wind and coming back around. And I think he's gonna really show some people some of his really his true talent.
He's super talented.
Yeah, because people try to hate on. I read some articles. They tried to hate on him about the auto-tune stuff, but he really took it and ran with it and made it what it is. And then he took all the heat. But then Kanye went and did the 808s and Heartbreaks, and that was auto-tune all the way. And really a lot of Ye stuff has been auto-tune heavy, and so he didn't catch the grief and the backlash for that. And now any rapper or song that's out, they auto-tune it and sing it. I mean, that's the first thing they say when I'm doing the session. They're like, man, you got the auto-tune. So I already have it pulled up and on deck because I know they're gonna want auto-tune. So he took a lot of heat for it, but it kind of changed the game. So hopefully he can get back in and revitalize his career and make some more good music. So shout out to T-Pain.
Yeah, shout out to T-Pain. He is awesome.
Yeah, cool dude. Another guy that I spent some time with in the studio, Mr. Jean-Marie Horvat. If you don't know about him, you should look him up. He has worked with just A-list after A-list artists, people, all genres. I mean, he did Michael Jackson, T.I. I'm just going to scroll down the list real quick. Michael Jackson, T.I., Beyonce, Jamie Foxx, Memphis' own Free Soul.
Timberland.
Yep, Timberland, Carl Thomas, Joe, Boys the Men, Trey Songz. I mean, you got Carrie Hills, and the list
on.
goes. Salons, John Legend, David Banner. I mean, it just goes on and on. So he's just a really good producer, mixer, engineer. I spent some really good quality time in the studio with him, learning some tricks. He wasn't, he's not afraid to show. He wasn't afraid to show me different things and share those things with me. So I appreciate him for that. And he's just an all around cool guy. We hung out. We talked a lot of mess. That I think that's where we really bond. He's a talker like I am.
Are you a talker?
I mean, I'm a.
When you talk about something you love.
Right. And I mean, just a talker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We bonded there. Yeah.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Right. So that was cool.
Let's just give a shout out to God.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just give a shout out to God.
Right on.
Because, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because it is just a beautiful thing for me to see you with these people, around these people, learning from these people. Y'all bouncing ideas off of each other, collaborating. I just love this season that you're in, and I just you can't thank nobody but God.
Yeah.
And so,
Thank you.
And so I'm
okay.
So let's just give a shout out to him because he is the reason.
That's all. My last thing on the music, on the 23rd, March 23rd, 7:30 at the Cannon Center, they are doing a tribute to Mr. David Porter himself, Stax Living Legend. They got Porcelain and Jessica Ray gonna be performing.
Shout out to Jessica.
Yeah, shout out to Porcelain and Jessica. And Rance Allen. If you don't know about Rance Allen, he's a gospel singer. He's gonna be there doing his thing, so that ought to be really nice. I'm sure tickets are still on sale, and so if you're from Memphis, you got some love for Stax, David Porter, come on out.
Or some
support
love for
that
Porcelain
event.
and
Porcelain and Jessica as well. Yeah, it should just be a good show altogether. So that's Memphis.
We'll definitely
music.
be there.
We will.
I'll be doing a little bit of hair before the show,
right.
but
That's
I will
right.
be
You gotta
there.
work. That's right. You gotta do a little work.
You probably gotta do a little work. Who knows? Oh, well, you are. I'll be doing a little work.
Yeah. Okay.
But we'll be there, so y'all come see the show.
Yeah. So what else you got? Anything else? Did we cover everything? Anything else you want to tell the people?
Got some new dropping April 1st, y'all.
Oh.
So just wait and see.
Just wait.
Yeah.
Got something new dropping.
Got something new dropping.
Okay. You got a new mixtape dropping?
No.
Okay. you said it like that. Got something new. We've been in the lab, you know what I'm saying? We got something dropping.
I feel like I've been in the lab though. I've been on my computer.
You have. You've been putting in work. I got to give it to you on that. You've been putting in some work, man.
As soon as the anesthesia wore off, I was on the computer. But it was a good time though for me to have a break.
Everything worked out perfect. The girls being on spring break. You said you wanted to spend some more time with them. They ended up being on spring break, so y'all can.
My last week of being off.
Yep.
But it was good though because I was here with them, and but we did take turns with the girls. Shout out to my cousins, April and Kendra.
Yeah.
We have us a clan.
Yes.
And so we took turns. We all had a day to have the girls, so it worked out. And then we had some group activities as well. So we tried to give the girls a good budget-friendly, fun-filled, fun-filled spring break. So that was really nice, and the weather worked out really good for us.
Oh, yeah.
So
I think we're gonna have a little finale today. We'll hang out with him a little more.
Yeah, hang out with Daddy.
Yeah, Daddy.
Because now Mommy is
Daddy.
Back at
it. Okay.
So,
anything else you want to talk about?
Are we missing anything?
I got one little point I want to kind of,
We have a vent moment.
Well, not a vent, but I want to get it
we
off
did,
my chest.
And we're not doing a listener question because we just had one talking about where y'all at. And so we told you guys where we were. We were on a little break.
We back now. I know y'all. Some of y'all like to see. I knew they were gonna fall out. No, we back.
It's we had a good reason why we had to be out of this because I just had to heal.
Yeah. So we back.
But we back,
We ain't going
and
nowhere.
we gonna be here for y'all at least twice a month.
At least
twice a month.
We might squeeze some more in, but at least twice a month. For sure.
Yeah, but I do want to say thank you to Walter because he did hold it down while I was off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's always good to have that person you can count on.
Mm-hmm. I'll be looking for my reward in how long?
Gosh, I'll tell you
About
the
a
day.
week.
We gonna give everybody
I'm about 10 weeks. I'm gonna take off. I need to take
you
off
will
that
be
day.
rewarded.
I need to put in my day off right now.
I told you the day. I
Okay.
can't think about it. We got another week.
Woo. All right. So anyway, I did want to say, my little vent moment. We started out. We talked about, the stuff with R. Kelly. We talked about the stuff with Michael Jackson. Talked about the stuff with Jesse. And so, we hit on those points just for the sake of it's in the news and it's current affairs. So we talked about it in the podcast. But I would just like to encourage us as a community, as a black community. We're always so quick to jump on our own people and just beat them up and drag them all the way through the mud. And we shine more light and spend more time on the negative stuff and the negativity instead of the positivity and the positive things that are going on and the positive things that the people are doing, like you said, like Jaden doing the water thing and all of that. So and not even just black people, just people in general, we take more time and focus on good things and positive things and try to spread love and light and just more, just better energy, then I think we'll be better. And social media, of course, social media is just like this, it's just a dumpster fire. It's always just negative.
But it really just depends on who you follow.
Yeah, well, but see, but not even there. Like even if you don't follow certain people, it's just, people get on social media and use it as a tool to be negative. Yeah. And even if you're not following somebody, you'll see a tweet or a comment or something that somebody was saying or doing, and it all, it just stirs up a whole mass of people, with that same energy and thought. So that's just my little vent, just be more positive, spread more light and love, and let's try to boost our community instead of, being the ones that are helping to tear ourselves down all the time.
Well said.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well said.
Okay.
So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode.
Mm-hmm.
We will be back.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
For sure.
Well,
you've been gone and long.
I know. I was like, I don't even want to let y'all go.
You know what to do. All right.
But, all right. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. We will.
Follow us, subscribe. Oh, yeah. All of that.
Subscribe, share.
Yep, share, subscribe. B2B's and
Tell somebody about us.
Yep.
And
thanks for all the love and support we've been getting.
Yes.
Keep it coming. We appreciate it. It inspires and encourages us to do this and get everything set up and get ourselves together to do this.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We do appreciate the love.
We do it for y'all.
So, thanks again, and